Good morning. Here is our daily actionable review and preview with instant commentary on the news and its implications that attempts to give some clarity on why and where Dalal Street could move next. Before we start, a recap. In Friday's trade, Nifty traded with positive bias and logged new record high at 22,525.65 mark on the backdrop of dovish Fed Chair Powell's testimony, but that said, spark in Nifty's rally was missing. This morning, GIFT Nifty is indicating that bulls will have tough time and plenty to fight, but the good news is that Friday's US NFP reinforces bets that the Fed could start cutting interest rates in June. The February payroll figure came above forecasts, but job gains in both January and December were revised sharply lower. The unemployment rate unexpectedly increased. From here on, focus turns on to more inflation reports, the US Consumer Price Index (CPI) on 12th March and the US Producer Price Index (PPI) on 14th March. And then after that, the Fed has their FOMC meeting on March 19-20th. Bottom line, any early morning sharp tremors at Dalal Street appears to be an invitation to initiate long positions. Long story short, the chatter of Fed rate cut should ideally lift Nifty towards 23,000 mark with an intermonth perspective. Global cues are negative. In yesterday's trade, FIIs net bought to the tune of Rs 7,304 crores. DIIs too bought to the tune of Rs 2,602 crores. Market breadth for the day is likely to be positive. Sentiment is likely to be risky. Nifty's technicals suggesting massive consolidation. FANO data suggests the likely trading range for Nifty is likely to be between 21,700 to 23,000 zone. India VIX has cooled further towards 13.61 levels. Nifty PCR, 14th March, is at 1.11. Nifty PCR, 28th March, is at 1.35. Nifty outlook, an up and down session is quite likely. Nifty, CMP 22,494. Support, 22,300 to 22,100. Resistance, 22,600 to 22,700. Range, 22,300 to 22,700. Bias, sideways to bullish. Bank Nifty, CMP 47,836. Support, 47,400 to 47,200. Resistance, 48,200 to 48,500. Range, 47,200 to 48,500. Bias, sideways to bullish. The primary IPO market will be in action this week with 7 IPOs hitting Dalal Street for fundraising and 8 companies are scheduled for listing. The key IPOs are: 1. Kerala-based automobile dealer Popular Vehicles and Services will open its IPO on 12th March. 2. Facilities management services provider Crystal Integrated Services on 14th March. 3. In the SME segment, Pratham EPC Projects will launch its IPO on 11th March. 4. Signoria Creations on 12th March. 5. Royal Sense also on 12th March. 6. AVP Infracon on 13th March. 7. KP Green Engineering on 15th March. Amongst other important news are: SIP inflows hit record 19,000 crore rupees in February with a notable rise in female investor participation. The US dollar licks its wounds below 103. Also, the yield on the US 10-year Treasury note has dropped to a 1-month low at 4.04%.